Well, Coach, the good news for now, no snow in the forecast, but plenty of scarves and mittens in the sea of orange at Empower Field at Mile High, just west of downtown Denver. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Denver Broncos. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him, and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. From the 25 on second down, Goff. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, the pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
That's a first down and then some, a 32-yard pickup. On first and 10, Goff. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's first and 10 from the 12. And he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Rock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at their own 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll
there, it's undone.
Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
But there it is.
Just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
God damn!
Just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Yes, I did.
Time there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision.
You said undo it. What is it doing? Tangled up? I don't know how to get that. Well, I'll have to wait just a minute.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing his lock on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 to add a Bronco first down. Clock now on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. In for the score as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Darren Waller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
64, 60 outlaw. Bang, 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 bang.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Nassib in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
You can't stop me. Set, 30 base.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Hey, seam 6.
On third and long, it's Locke. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 27-yard line.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On second down, here's Locke. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Ready? 15, 1, 15 line. Samuel West.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Hey, Zoo. Get it.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. McManus's point after is good. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Jacobs. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 40.
Goddamn fucking horse shit.
Back to the 41-yard line. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. Lock now on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys are able to regain the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This will be taken in at the 1. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Lock to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And some room to work. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards on the ground. So now then the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Jacobs now. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. On 2nd and 9. Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They go with Jacobs. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Big stop, big stop. Let's
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. On the stop that time, it was Josey Jewell. On 2nd and 7, Goff flushed out right. He'll run it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Goff. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Goff. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Goff to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They'll look to run with Edwards. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Gus Edwards, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Out of the gun, Goff. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. And the lead is cut to 2 here in the fourth. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Corey Littleton there on the tackle. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
You got 4. You got 4. Wait, please. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes. Really a spectacular affair.